Okay, so I just got back from Dubai. I was there for 12 days and I was with the likes of Roger Banks and other millionaires. I talked to traders who earn over $1 million, and I talked to very successful prop firm traders. I was able to interview some very successful individuals. And what I want to do in this Friday, so if you're new to these videos on Fridays, I'll talk about mindset, because mindset is very important for success in trading as well as in life. So in this series where I'm driving around, we're talking about trading from the perspective of Think and Grow Rich, the book by Napoleon Hill. We're going to talk about the 13 principles that he mentions, and we're on principle number 3. So if you haven't seen the other videos, go back and watch those videos and then come back to this one. So we talked about faith, we talked about desire, very important topics. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to rewire your mind so that you can become a new person. Okay. In the chapter that he discusses it, he calls it auto suggestion. But I'm going to tell you in this video how I went from being an engineer to being a prop firm trader, trading over 7 figures in capital, okay, 6 figures in payouts, and being able to sit with some of the top traders in our generation and have conversations, okay? So in the book, Think and Grow Rich, there's a concept. The concept is thinking, doing, and then becoming, okay? How did I think like a CPT? How did I do the things that the CPT would do? And then how did I become the CPT? This is the question for everybody. If you want a 10K account, if you want a 50K account, if you want a 100K account, if you want to be a prop trader, if you want to get payouts every month, what type of thoughts do you need to think? What types of things do you need to do? And who do you need to become? That's the question. Now, the beauty of the mind before becoming or thinking certain thoughts, you don't need to become a millionaire before thinking like a millionaire. It's the beauty of the mind. Matter of fact, you won't become a millionaire until you think like a millionaire. I remember I wanted to make 6 figures so bad. I learned how people that make 6 figures in my field, how they thought, what they did, and then I became a person that made 6 figures, making 6 figures for years. Okay? I've earned over $1 million in my lifetime. I'm not a millionaire yet, but what I'm doing now is I'm thinking like a millionaire, doing the things that millionaires do, and then I will become. So in the chapter auto suggestion, he gives us a cheat code, and I wish I had this before, but now that I have it, I'm growing by leaps and bounds. I'm taking the quantum leap. So this is a cheat code. The cheat code is this. The cheat code is that you should write down, as I mentioned in video number 2, you should write down what it is that you wanted to accomplish. You should write down the organized plans that you have, what it is that you need to do. And you will struggle with doing these things. But here's the cheat code. By reading the statement of what you want to become, what you're willing to give up, the plans that you have in place, what you're going to do. By reading this in the morning and at night, at least twice a day. By doing this every day, you're going to condition your subconscious mind to do the things. You may not feel like getting up on the weekend and back testing, but if you read and say, I'm going to do this, you read it once in the morning and once at night, eventually you'll do it. That's the cheat code, okay? So there used to be a point when I would move my stop loss. I would remove the stop loss and hope that price would go back in my favor. Once I put that, I would never remove my stop loss in my statement that I read every day. Eventually, I started to think it, started to do it, and then I became a person that doesn't even think about removing my stop loss. I don't even think about it. I can't even remember that I did it. I used to do it because I've just become a new person. I've become a new trader. I used to want to cut profits early every time I saw them. But I said to myself in my statement that I read in the morning and at night that I would let my profits run to my particular target. I said that I would scale into positions. I wasn't a person that scaled in. I would repeat that to myself in the morning and at night. Then I became a person from thinking to doing to becoming. Then I became a person that would automatically look for scaling opportunities. I just automatically do it. Automatically know how to do it. I automatically do it when I trade. Power and the beauty of this particular cheat code is that who you are now, you can rewire your mind. Your brain can create new neurological connections, and you can become the person that you want to be, that you aspire. If you have enough persistence and diligence in reading the statement and doing the actions, you'll become the new person. I said that I wanted to have $1 million in funding by September 2023, and I wanted to get a certain amount of payouts every month. Done. Even with the situation with MFF, it came in the way, right? But I wrote this a whole year ago. But me reading this every day, thinking like the person that has $1 million in funding, thinking like the person that is getting consistent payouts, doing what those those traders do. I became one of those traders. Now, why am I going to meet with millionaire traders? Because I want to know what's the next step for me. How are you thinking? What are the things that you are doing? So you may ask, how do I know what to do? How do I know how to be a consistently profitable trader? How do I know how to reach my goals? You have to find people that have already done it. You have to ask them and figure out what it is that you're doing differently. And it's not only about trying to do it. If you use this cheat code, this is a cheat code. Rewire your brain. Read it every day. Read the things that you need to do in the morning and at night, okay? So my challenge to you is to go back to video number 2 and read about the chief aim statement, okay? What are you desiring? You have to be very clear about it in clear terms. Then number 2, write that statement down. Start to read it in the morning and at night. But I want you to include some of the things that are hard for you. What's hard for you? Is it hard for you to get up on the in the morning and back test before work? Is it hard for you to back test after work? Is it hard for you to do your daily report card after you trade? Is it hard for you to take your stats on the weekend and look at your best setups? Is it hard for you to take your stats on at the end of the month and look and see and do a review of your best setups? If these things are hard for you and you find that you don't have these habits, write them down in your chief aim statement and start to read them. And your mind will help you. Your subconscious mind will push you to do these things if you read the statement in the morning and at night, okay? Auto suggestion is going to help you rewire the mind. Now, one last thing, I want to talk about why it is so difficult to break the habits. Sometimes you may think some thoughts and you say, man, these are self-sabotaging thoughts. Like for me, I was self-sabotaging myself in trading for a little bit because I didn't want to get certain things that I wanted, that I needed, right? And I would tell myself I didn't deserve it, okay? Tell myself that I didn't deserve it. This has been a theme in my life. Now, the reason I would tell myself that I didn't deserve it, because biologically, chemically, when I said that, my body would release certain chemicals. So my body actually became addicted to feeling those chemicals, released. So therefore, my body biologically craved those chemicals. So every time I would have those thoughts, I was getting positive reinforcement from my own biological makeup, my own system. So therefore, the reason why a lot of people have trouble when it comes to stopping some of the thoughts that hold them back is because they are being rewarded for thinking those thoughts. So that's why you have to use this cheat code so that, and now I'm not the only person. If you go and look at sports, they talk about visualization, meditation. And some of the highest performers, they go and they sit down and they walk through their practices. They walk through the swing. They walk through the thought, they walk through the shot, okay, before they take it, before they go out on the field, because your mind is a very, very powerful weapon that you can use to destroy your future or to empower it. So I hope this was beneficial. Please write down those things that the successful pro you would do. Write those things down. Start to read out loud in the morning and at night. Repeat to yourself, I will scale in. I will not remove my stop loss. I will master my basket of instrument. I will only trade what is in play. I will only trade from my playbook. I will do my pre-market analysis properly. I will look at my stats on a weekly basis. I will fill out my daily report card. And as you continue to repeat these things, your subconscious mind, it will go into your subconscious and your subconscious will hold you accountable. So drop a fire sign in the comments, please. Leave me some comments. Please like this video if you want me to continue the series of Think and Grow Rich, the Trader Edition, and I will continue this So let me know. Give me some feedback. Let me know what it is that you are writing down, the things that you need to change about yourself, the things who you need to become to be successful. Write those things down in the comments. Let's talk a little bit about it. And check out the other videos if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen video number 2 and number 1, click the videos that are popping up right now. Please like and subscribe. Share this video with other people that you know need to hear it. Talk to you later.